everyone, my name is Jake and welcome back to Federal Focus video 21 of 22. It really has been a long time since I started. It's been around a third of a year, a bit more, I believe. Time is flying by fast. Um, so yeah, we're going to be going over what happened this week, and quite a lot did. So first let's go on with the news which has happened pretty recently. The current senator of South Carolina, Lindsey Graham, died yesterday at around 3. Well, we got the news around 2:30. I was actually up at 2:30 a.m. This was a complete shock because he was not known to be sick. He is kind of old. He was 71, but it's still relatively not very old considering, you know, life expectancy in the US is almost 80. So he was way below that. And no one really was expecting this. It came from let me try to find this. A aortic dissection caused by whatever this says. I think it was something with his vascular system. So yeah, this was really a shock to everyone. No one was expecting this. And the thing is, he was running for re-election, so North Carolina will have to have a special primary to decide who will be the Republican nominee there. And yeah, he was a longtime senator. He was originally opposed Trump. Now I guess, supported him. And yeah, this was not shocking. This was not really expected at all. Instead, Mitch McConnell, who recently sent a picture out of him being fine, was claimed to be brain dead. So for Lindsey Graham to be the person who died was just, it came out of left field. And Mitch McConnell, I mean, I don't know how he's still alive. It's a miracle for him that he's still alive, considering how many health scares he had. He keeps on falling. He keeps on freezing. He is retiring though, so he'll be out of the Senate relatively soon. And so yeah. And this is the South Carolina Senate Republican primary. They'll have to have a special Republican primary, which is insane. For now, the governor of South Carolina will have to appoint someone. I have no idea who will appoint. He'll probably just appoint someone who was close to Graham. I know. So Lynch declared for this seat, and he was defeated by Graham like a couple months ago. And the thing is, this 28% may look pretty good against a 5-term incumbent, but he was really only running as an anti-Lindsey Graham candidate. So now that he's obviously, not going to be in this primary, I don't think that he will perform very well. I have no idea when it is. I don't know who will be in it. Well, actually, it'll probably say when it is. It does not say when it will be. It'll probably be relatively soon, though. I really don't know who will win this. In Nancy Mace, though, you have zero chance. She got 5th place in her governor primary. I don't know why she's even thinking about it. She was memeing a lot. It was not very fun. An incumbent House member, Nancy Mace, got 5th place in the primary, which is, she got 12%. That's insane. Yeah. Rest in peace. Lindsey Graham. And now moving on to sports. The World Cup. The U.S. got knocked out very sadly. Then Belgium immediately got knocked out by Spain. And we don't have to talk about that. Well, good thing they were, because I didn't want them to win. Unfortunately, though, Norway was eliminated. I was actually rooting for Norway because I like Holland. He's very funny. But England ended up beating them. And now I'm probably rooting for England. I'm an American patriot, but I have really no choice here because we're probably the closest related to them, and I'd just like to see them win, I guess. I don't really care about soccer that much, though, let's be honest here. Soccer is a dumb sport. But yeah. England versus Argentina. This will be the match to decide who owns the Falklands. England totally does, by the way. But this is going to have nasty Twitter rivalries. If you're in the UK or Argentina, do not go on Twitter during this match. It will not be fun for you guys. Also, it will be for the UK at let's see. It will be at 11 p.m., so that probably won't be very fun for them. I mean, I don't care. It's at 3 p.m. over here, but yeah. It's also interesting how they have a match for 3rd place. And in Maine, Plattner has dropped out. I made a video about this. This is not surprising at all. I think he dropped out a couple days after I made the video. He actually lasted a while, but he was always going to drop out. and he was just horrible. I don't have nothing else to say about him. But there will now be a Democratic nomination convention. Um, I think it's no later than July. No later than July 27th. The people in it is the former candidate for governor, Troy Jackson, and Shah. They're probably the two biggest What the hell? Okay, they're probably the two biggest candidates here. I think Jackson's the favorite. But we'll have to see. I think he's a progressive, which I don't know. I think in Maine, progressive is just not going to work out. It certainly didn't work out for Plattner, but that's not very related to him being a progressive, in my opinion. There hasn't been any polls of the primary, but I don't think it really matters anyways. I think there's like 800 people that come there, and they decide it. It's kind of like pre 1968 conventions. They just the top boss people choose it. I think, but yeah, we'll have to see. There has not been really any polls since he dropped out, but there was this poll which shows that it's at least going to be pretty close between them. And I think this was a Troy Jackson internal, to be fair. Never mind, it was not. This was sponsored by Plattner campaign. Oh yeah, so Plattner had, it was very funny. He had a poll sponsored by his campaign showing him down by 5, which if it's sponsored by your own campaign, you're losing by 5. It's probably not going to end up pretty well for you. And last thing which has happened is the famous singer Bonnie Tyler, is kind of unrelated to the other things, but she has died. She was in a coma for like 2 months. She sang some great songs, I have to be honest with you. But this one really isn't a surprise. She was like sick for a while now, and then she unfortunately died. But that is going to be all for today. For this was really a sad video. Everyone's dying all over the place. I hope everyone has a good day, and goodbye.